There's a voice inside, the one that never stops whispering, screaming even, that the world as it is just isn't enough. You know it. Feel it clawing beneath the surface. That nagging sense that what you're doing, what everyone's doing, isn't the real breakthrough, the real revolution. That your ideas, your projects, your drive are swimming in a sea that's been claimed already. The crowds, the markets, the money. It all feels so crowded, so limited, like the same old story replaying itself over and over. But what if that's just the surface? What if beneath all the noise, beneath the normal channels everyone keeps banging on about, there is this hidden world waiting, untapped, unseen, ignored? You might have felt it before, trying to raise capital, battling to get noticed, watching others rise seemingly out of nowhere while you grind in silence. The exhaustion of pitching the same tired narrative, the sting of looking at investor dashboards that never move, the loneliness of knowing your vision doesn't fit the usual boxes. This isn't just your struggle, it's the struggle of every founder who's refused to settle, every investor tired of the same safe bets, every professional who knows real value is buried beneath what the crowd blindly chases. The system is telling you to play safe, to conform, to check the right boxes, but deep down, it feels like a cage. Here's the brutal truth. The reason so many of you keep hitting the same walls isn't because you lack brilliance, talent, or drive. It's because the world you're trying to break into, whether it's traditional venture capital, the classic startup ecosystem, or even mainstream crowdfunding, is built to recycle the ordinary, not unleash the extraordinary. The infrastructure is designed for the average, the easy to explain, the crowd pleasers. Exceptional ideas, radical visions, those game changers, they get lost in the shuffle. Because the market you're used to has already been claimed by the loudest, the most comfortable, the most polished. But here's what most don't see. Crowdfunding isn't just a fallback or a parallel lane, it's the key to a hidden market, a secret world of people hungry to back the unusual, the risky, the next level. Behind every screen, there's a person whose guts scream to invest in something real, something that can change their world and yours. This isn't just money being passed around, it's power waiting to be unlocked from voices too diverse, too raw, too independent to be caught by traditional systems. Crowdfunding can open the door to the underground economy of radical ideas and support that mainstream markets can't touch. So why aren't more founders and investors seeing this? Because they're caught in old habits, trying to fit the mold, courting the usual players, hoping traditional gatekeepers will open wide. They overlook the power of tapping into a network that prizes the rare, the stubborn, the unreleased potential waiting to ignite. This hidden market is hungry for authenticity, the raw, the unpolished, the narrative that breaks the rules instead of blending into them. When you harness crowdfunding properly, you don't just gather funds, you build believers, true partners who feel part of a mission bigger than profit, bigger than product. They want to unlock what the system fears, the chaos of true innovation, the spark of individual rebellion. Getting there means shedding every illusion about how capital flows. Forget cold spreadsheets and pitches crafted just to tick boxes. Instead, think of the story no one else tells, the pain you felt, the fire lurking beneath everything you do. Crowdfunding is a battlefield for the brave, the ones who dare to be vulnerable, who invite others into their vision not as customers, but as co-creators. It's not about appealing to everyone, but connecting deeply with the few who share your hunger for something more. This is where the outsiders, the misfits, the misunderstood, start to build communities that don't just fund projects, they launch movements. And here's how it can happen for you. The first step is radical honesty. Stop trying to polish your pitch until it's invisible. Embrace your quirks, your doubts, your boldness. Let the world see the scars, the risk, the sacrifice. It's what chips away the false comfort and invites trust. People don't back ideas, they back people, they back emotions, they back shared pain and shared hope. Next, build your message like a magnet, not a megaphone. Find the few who dare to think differently, the investors who refuse the status quo, the professionals tired of recycled concepts. Speak their language, not the jargon or hype, but the honest truth of struggle and potential unleashed. Most importantly, know that timing is your secret weapon. Crowdfunding isn't a sprint, it's a pulse, a heartbeat connecting waves of energy over time. Give your network space to grow organically. Don't force it, don't fake it. The real revolution builds slowly but sure, like wildfire in dry grass. Each believer, each micro investor, is a link in a chain that becomes unbreakable because it's made of passion, not paperwork. Now imagine what happens when you tap into that hidden market. Suddenly, fundraising stops feeling like a grind and becomes a shared journey filled with energy and momentum. Your backers are your allies, not just your finance sheet. Their enthusiasm spreads, drawing others in, creating a culture where exceptional isn't the exception, but the expectation. Instead of fighting gatekeepers and chasing elusive leads, you're inviting a network of risk takers ready to bet on the new frontier. This is how crowdfunding becomes a weapon of liberation. It frees founders from substrate dependence on a few powerful players who often have no stake in true transformation. It allows investors to discover hidden gems that mainstream funds overlook for being too unconventional or too ahead of their time. It connects the dots between rare brilliance and real opportunity, between isolated genius and collective power. This kind of connection doesn't just fund businesses. It rewires the entire way we think about progress and value. Don't let anyone fool you. The biggest risk isn't failure. It's staying locked in a system that slowly kills ambition and creativity. Crowdfunding, when wielded with clarity and courage, is the key to escaping that trap. It's the path to a market that has never been truly tapped, where your fire isn't just noticed, but ignites others. A market where your vision isn't forced into a template but becomes the blueprint for what's next. You're not looking for comfort or approval. You're looking for something real, something raw, something brutally authentic. Crowdfunding can unlock that door. It connects the rare, not the many. It doesn't ask you to fit a mold, but invites you to shatter it. It's the signal flare in the night for those ready to build their future on their own terms. This is a call to the few who refuse to settle for less, who burn with a quiet rage against complacency and conformity. For you, crowdfunding isn't just a tool, it's a revolution. It's the secret highway beneath the familiar streets, the hidden market that's been waiting for you to find it. It's where the misunderstood become unstoppable and the isolated become a force unstoppable. Unlocking this market means stepping out of old stories. It means embracing uncertainty as a forge, trusting that in connecting deeply with others who burn as you do, you'll build something that lasts and matters. This is not about easy wins. It's about meaningful impact. About creating not just products or returns, but a new ecosystem where those who dare can thrive, free from the system's grip. So look past the noise, past the tired rules and mainstream expectation. See the hidden market. See the revolution crowdfunding can unlock. The path forward is wild, unpredictable, full of risk and raw hunger, but it is also full of unmatched possibility. The real question isn't, can crowdfunding unlock this market? It's, are you ready to find the few who will change everything with you? Because the system forgot you existed, but this hidden market has been waiting. And once you tap into it, the world won't ever look the same again.